What's up, guys? Scotty2Hockey here, aka the Average Hockey Fan once again, and the Montreal Canadiens have done it again. They've beaten the Florida Panthers 4-3 in Game 2 of the preseason. They are now 2-0 in the preseason, and young players like Ryan Poehling, Riley Barber, Jake Evans really got a chance to step up and shine this game, and boy did they ever. That last play by Ryan Poehling to set up that Alex Belzile goal, what a beauty of a play, what a young playmaker. Definitely a future star in Montreal, in my opinion. The shots were 21-19 for Florida. Florida had 4 power plays. Montreal had 3 power plays. Montreal went 0 for 3. Florida went 1 for 4. Off a Jonathan Drouin penalty, that's what they scored their power play goal on. Drouin, I know it's only the preseason, didn't have the best game. I'm just hoping this doesn't reflect into the regular season for the guy. But like I say, he didn't play a ton, and it's only the preseason, so I'm going to cut him some slack on that. As far as the goals go, the first goal was an absolute beauty, a tic-tac-toe play. Jake Evans gets the puck into Florida zone after turnover, flies down the ice, passes it into Alex Belzile. Belzile immediately passes over to Pekka, who's in front of the net on the side of the goalie. Buries it, tuck-in goal, absolutely beautiful goal. That was at 5:47 of the first period. 15:55 into the first period, Evgeny Dadonov, who had an excellent game himself, gets an assist from Jonathan Huberdeau and Aaron Ekblad and ties the game up. 4:38 into the second period, Jeff Petrie gets a goal with an assist from Matthew Pekka and Riley Barber. Riley Barber was the guy who really made this happen. He was getting physical with the Florida player on the sideboards. He ended up taking the Florida player down to the ice while he managed to stay on his feet. He didn't get a penalty for it. Out of that, he ended up getting the puck, passing it over to Matthew Pekka behind the net. Matthew Pekka got it out to Jeff Petrie on the blue line. Ton of traffic in front of the Florida goalie. Jeff Petrie shoots it, manages to get it through, beats the goalie with Jake Evans screening him in front. I had to mention Jake Evans was the one who had the main screen on the goalie, directly in front of the goalie. The goalie had no chance on that. He didn't see it. Beautiful goal by Jeff Petrie. And after that, the only power play goal of the game, 10:57 into the second period, Mike Hoffman scores on an assist from Alexander Barkov and Aaron Ekblad. Barkov, Huberdeau, Hoffman, and Dadonov had really good games for Florida. I know they didn't win, but these guys played really well for the Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers have an excellent offense. I don't know who was in net for Florida. I'll check that at the end of the thing. Third period, 6:48 into the third period, Florida takes the lead. Jonathan Huberdeau is at it again. He gets a goal with an assist from Dadonov and Barkov. Man, that line was so good. And then 11:23 into the third period, Riley Barber ties it up with an assist from Jeff Petrie. I love this goal from Riley Barber. Petrie makes a good play to get the puck at the middle of the ice, passes it up to Riley Barber. Riley Barber flies in. Aaron Ekblad goes down to his knees, slides in front of him, and instead of just shooting it and potentially having the puck blocked, Riley Barber waits Ekblad out, has a ton of room, shoots it, beats the goalie clean. Beautiful effort, beautiful thinking and beautiful thinking and hockey IQ by Riley Barber. Love that goal. This kid's a 60-point AHL player. Last year for the Hershey Bears in the AHL, he had 60 points in 64 games, so he's almost a point-a-game player. We will see how this translates into the NHL. Don't know if he's going to make the team this year. He would have to play very, very well to crack this roster, but I like seeing what I see for this kid. He looked phenomenal in this game. After that, the game-winning goal. I had to talk about this goal, guys. Ryan Poehling, what a stud. Gets a turnover in the Florida zone, flies down the ice. Like the commentator said when I was watching it on Sportsnet, none of these guys had a chance of catching him. Poehling really had the wheels on tonight. He looked genuinely fast tonight. Flying down the ice, beats toe drags the Florida defender, the one defender that's back, does a little toe drag move, gets by him, gets right in front of the goalie, makes it look like he's going to shoot, and at the very last second, with barely any room at all, squeezes a pass over to Alex Belzile. I don't even know how he managed to get that pass off. I'm talking a phenomenal talent this kid is. Belzile had to do nothing. He could have sat there and ate a sandwich. Just put the stick out, tuck it in. Beautiful, beautiful play by Ryan Poehling. I honestly myself thought he shot it in. I had to do a double take. When they showed the replay and they showed that Belzile scored, I was like, wow, because I honestly myself thought he took it in and put it 5-hole. I had to do a double take on that one, but what a game for Ryan Poehling. Hands down, far and away my first star. If I had to pick 3 stars for this game, it would be Ryan Poehling, Riley Barber, and I'm not going to lie, I really like what I see from Cale Fleury. He didn't play a ton, but when he was out there, he makes the right play. I think this kid has a legitimate shot of cracking the defense score this year and being the third pairing right-handed defenseman. Cale Fleury has size, He's excellent defensively. He's positionally aware. He's not scared to lay the body. And though he doesn't stand out a ton offensively, I really like this kid's shot, and I really like the plays that he does generate. Now, as for the goalie, his stats may not reflect the game he had. He doesn't have the best stats, but I thought Lindgren had a solid performance. Him and McNiven were supposed to split the play. They were supposed to go half and half. Lindgren play 30, McNiven play 30. Lindgren ended up playing the whole game, and though he only had an .850 save percentage, I thought he was solid, especially when it counts. He had to fight for a lot of those pucks. He had to battle to make a lot of those saves. On 21 shots, he did let in 3 goals, but people may agree, people may disagree, but I like what I've seen from Lindgren. But overall, my thoughts on this game, the young players in Montreal look amazing. Even guys we don't really know a whole lot about. The Riley Barbers, the Otto Leskinens, the Cale Fleuries, all these kids looked phenomenal. Ryan Poehling had one hell of a game. He's definitely one of the future stars at center in Montreal. One of the best two-way prospects we have. Excellent defensively and getting better and better every game offensively. So let me know what you think of the game, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I would love to hear comments from you guys. This is Scotty 2 Hockey, aka the Average Hockey Fan. I hope you'll be watching the Florida game tonight because I know I will. Have a great day, folks. Over and out.